When you're in love, many times it's scary because you may be at the point that you're thinking, oh my gosh, should I give them a ring? Do I want to spend my life with this person? I think it's good, but I'm not 100% sure. And then you may go to your parents, and your parents may still be together or they may not. And they may tell you things like, you just know. And they haven't been able to put themselves in the modern world, because the modern world is inundated with different dating apps, online apps. I mean, it is really confusing. I think it's scary. It's so scary dating. And so when you meet this person out of nowhere, it's many times just trusting yourself, like, yeah, okay, I've been through all the checklists. I think this person matches, and making sure they're on the same page is really a very complex, challenging endeavor. I've got some ideas about this, mostly from Eric Fromm, because he talked about the art of love. And basically, the art of love is talking about the mature type of love, what love is supposed to look like. I contrast that with modern love. Modern love is not real. Modern love is what you see on TV, you read about, maybe hear about on podcasts, maybe see in movies or love stories, or you read about it in books. It cannot go the distance because it's not mature. It's based on two people who grew up on a screen, basically, most of the millennials, many of the millennials, and now the next generation, where they've almost forgotten the real world and what it really takes. So I thought what may be helpful to you is if I contrasted modern love feelings and then I talked about mature love. And mature love is the love that basically after the lust, after the attraction, after the lust, if you're really together and you're a good communicator, your relationship will turn into what I term responsible or mature love. Okay, here's the modern love. You don't care about being late at your job so often. Your dreams are not so important as the ones your partner has. You're living more for this other person than you are for yourself. You have this idea that telling the truth isn't always necessary, especially if it's going to hurt your partner's feelings. If your partner doesn't like your hobbies, you just give them up, because it's more important that you're there for your partner. And basically, it's putting your partner in this box or on this pedestal that you can't be close to them because you can't really be transparent. And if you find yourself feeling this way or in that is not mature love. And I would advise you to hold off with securing the relationship long term, at least until you talk about it and maybe see a therapist. Now, mature love's a little different, okay? It's you attend your commitments just like when you were single. So if you belonged in different groups, you continued to go to those groups just like when you were a single dating person. The commitment to what you're doing, in other words, is important to you. It's part of who you are. Your dreams are non-negotiable, although you can match them with your partner if you wish. So if it was a dream that you could involve your partner, you would. But basically, your dreams are still yours and you're going to go after them, even in this relationship. That's a very good sign. You love your partner and care for them the same way that you take care and love yourself. So when we say you have to love yourself before you love another, we mean that. With mature, long-term love, you're taking care of yourself because you love yourself. You're taking care of your partner because you love them as well. There's no keeping from your partner what your thoughts, what you think, or anything that you're afraid to tell them. You are transparent, in other words, and that being transparent is extremely important in a mature, healthy relationship. You make some sacrifices, but you don't become a doormat. I mean, basically, you'll give up things. You're happy to do something for them that will mean a lot for them, but you don't allow yourself to be run over or disrespected. And lastly, the two of you treat each other equally. In other words, the dishes all the chores, doing the dishes, vacuuming, whatever chore it is, it's not his or her. You're equal, and you go at it like that, and you go at the house like that, or the apartment, wherever your dwelling is, the partnership is equal. When one of you has a child, the other one picks up for that person, takes on more of the load, because once again, you're sharing every load you have. A mature love goes the distance. And when you see older people and you're like, I want that, that's what they've developed. They still have times when they get ornery. They still have times when they complain about each other. But overall, there is a love that is unbreakable and that maintains them for life.